Universal Sports presents Countdown to London. Here are your hosts, Amy Bender and Craig Hummer.
Hi, and welcome to Countdown to London on Universal Sports. We're just 65 days away from the opening ceremony.
Tonight, we'll check in with rising swimming superstar Missy Franklin as she begins her Olympic journey.
And we take a look back at the much-anticipated homecoming for Chinese hurdler Liu Xiong in Shanghai.
Plus, she's the underdog in the marathon. We visit with Desiree Davila, whose self-described transition from mediocrity to Olympian has her thinking the podium in London.
Also, the Countdown conversation with Fred Rogan welcomes 3 members of the U.S. women's water polo team, winners of almost every prize in the sport, except Olympic gold. They're also going to teach Fred a little bit about what goes on underwater. Sean is currently in New York City promoting Procter & Gamble's Thank You Mom campaign, and she joins us now. Sean, thank you so much. You've had a busy week, including the Today Show, I understand.
Yes, I have. It's been great, though. I love coming here, and I love being able to visit everybody, and it's for a great campaign.
What is the Thank Your Mom campaign about?
It's basically giving us the opportunity to turn it around and thank our moms for supporting us through everything. You know, we couldn't have made it to the first level, let alone an elite level, without them. They do everything for us, and they deserve the recognition.
So you had your daughter, congratulations, 2010 she was born, right?
Yes.
Was there ever a sense for you to say, all right, I'm gonna have a child, I'm done, or was that, hey, anyone can take 9 months and get back into this? Where were you mentally during your pregnancy and then right thereafter?
Right. Actually, I played 3 months into my pregnancy, and at the end of the tournament in 2009, I was like, ladies, I have something to tell you. And then one of my teammates, she was like, you're pregnant.
She
I was
knew.
like, hey.
The girls always know, right?
You ruined it. It was supposed to be a surprise.
Hey, let's wrap up with one more thing, and that's David Beckham. Jacqueline, certainly a hero in that country. He's already been so involved with the Olympics as we have built up to it. Now he's not going to be competing. What is the word on the street, shall we say, and the people's reaction to that?
Just one word, shock. No one expected it. Everybody thought he'd be one of the overage players, as being the ambassador for the sport in this country for the last decade.
Over a decade ago, Michael Phelps set his first world record at a pool in Austin, Texas. This past weekend, he was back in that same pool for his final tune-up before Olympic trials. At the Longhorn Elite Invitational, Phelps won 3 events, the 100, 200-meter fly and the 400-meter individual medley. Phelps now heads to Colorado Springs. Jessica, your life story is so interesting to all of us. Adopted when you were 18 months old, and then the amputation of your legs. Can you explain sort of what it's been like for you? I mean, I'm thinking back on it, you were so young. Do you even really remember?
I don't remember anything from the orphanage. I only remember, you know, I've seen pictures and stuff, but it's just how I've always been. I've always been, you know, an amputee. This is my life, so.
Well, it's a fascinating, amazing story. You're an inspiration to so many, Jessica. We appreciate you joining us.
No, thank you so much.
I'm sure you got to get back in the pool, but thank you for the time.
Definitely.
Well, we're joined by Olympic gold medalist Brandi Chastain as we focus on soccer presented by BMW. Brandi, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here.
My pleasure. I'm excited.
It's fun.
Seeing the package gets my heart racing.
You get all ready to go, right? So much of the talk on that package was 99, but you begged to differ. It may have started a little bit earlier than that World Cup.
Well, I think you have to look to 96 because it was the first time women's soccer was ever in the Olympic Games, and it set the standard for the U.S. women's soccer team when it comes to the Olympics.
The U.S. has won 0 gold medals in race walking at the Olympics. I hope someday I can be the first one.
Every time you see it, it looks odd.
Right.
And it's a lot harder than it looks. But what's fascinating here is the sport actually, and you could make the argument, saved Trevor's life.
Well, and when you think about his training, he said 85 miles a week. That's 12 miles a day. Can you imagine walking 12 miles a day?
I can't walk 12 feet a day, so I can understand how difficult that is.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame. Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Bender in Los Angeles. I didn't see a Kobe Bryant or a Paul Gasol here, but it certainly would not surprise me if we didn't. They are big-time stars in this town. We're going to have a preview of the Lakers and Jazz Game 2 coming up. We welcome you to the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex at Walt Disney World in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, where we are set for the 2012 College Cheerleading National Championship. All the action is inside the HP Fieldhouse, where we will crown a champion in both 1A cheer and 1A dance.
Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Bender, along with Jeff Webb. There is a buzz in this gym about the University of Alabama, defending champs. What are their chances to repeat?
Well, I like their chances. They've got a new coach, but they've got every single team member back but one. They'll have a lot of confidence and a lot of experience out there.
That gold medal trophy now on its way back to Marietta, Georgia, where the Stingrays think it belongs. Next up for us, though, the international co-ed division, some of the best co-ed teams from across the globe.
Well, this division includes teams from Puerto Rico, England, Germany, and many more. However, it's been dominated by the Gym Time All-Stars. They're the defending co-champions, but in the semifinals, they were edged out by the Stealth All-Stars and Twist and Shout.
Our congratulations to Hunterdon Central High School. This is Jordan celebrating with her teammates. Can you let us know what this is like for you?
This is an amazing feeling, getting second last year and just coming back for the title this year. And all our hard work paid off, so it's just so worth it.
Cheerleading at your school is a big deal. You get a lot of support from everybody at your school, but you've never come home with the national championship. First one ever. What's that like for you going to be when you go on campus on Monday?
It's amazing to show that we really can win and that it's so worth it and that we work really hard for this.
Congratulations. Enjoy. Welcome back to Better Arizona. I'm Amy Bender. Let's head back to Rocky Point for our monthly visit to Arizona's beach. There is so much to do downtown in Old Port: dining, shopping, nightlife. But on this trip, we head a few miles out of town. There is a new development just east of Las Conchas in Playa Encanto. Welcome back to Better Arizona. This is the Dutch View Dairy. We're glad you're with us today because thanks to David Van Hopwagen, we're going on a tour, right?
We are going on a tour. We're going to start here, which is where the cows are eating, and then we're going to go over to the barn to see where we harvest the milk each day.
Let's go. And my daughter asked me to ask you where the brown cows were because she said that's where the chocolate milk
Absolutely,
is.
and that's
is that true?
That's the jerseys, and you get great chocolate milk from jerseys. Just add a little bit of cocoa.
I really enjoyed visiting with you today. I'll look forward to taking the opportunity and walking around and seeing what a beautiful, beautiful place this is. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Better Arizona is back after this. If you want to learn more about dairy here in the state of Arizona, go to dairycouncilofaz.org. We're back after this. Here they come. What's up, girls?